Welcome to M6C TV. Now guys, this is my match preview for the Dynamo Kyiv game, which is obviously tonight. Now guys, I'm so sorry that this preview didn't come out last night. I was actually at the Derby and Stoke game last night and it was just too late when I got back. But yeah, here I am now anyways, a few hours before kick-off, because obviously it's an earlier kick-off time tonight because it's obviously at Dynamo Kyiv, it's away. So it's a 5:55 kick-off, so don't forget guys. But obviously guys, this is leg 2. Now, as Chelsea fans are going into this game, and well, the players certainly will be, very confident. I'm feeling really relaxed about this game, especially when we're 3-0 up, you know. And if we score another tonight, that's an away goal, and they've got no away goals against us. We've kept a clean sheet. We kept a clean sheet at the Bridge, which was great. So yeah, happy days, you know. But yeah, we're already 3-0 up. We've just got to finish the job done. If we want, we can sit back tonight. We can just defend. Because obviously we're away from home. It's a different country. It's going to be hard going out there. So yeah, we can just sit back. Nonetheless, we should try and still get some goals. And we can't undermine them. We need to be confident. We need to build on what we started and take off from where we started last time, you know. We're doing well at the moment. We're starting to find a bit of form, be a little bit more consistent now, and we just need to build on that. But I just really hope the boys don't undermine Dynamo Kyiv. Yeah, we are 3-0 up, but in a 90-minute game, that can change. We can't just think, oh yeah, we've got this already. You've got to go out there with the same mindset that we did in leg 1, even though we're 3-0 up. But it does give Sarri the chance to play a different range of players. We can do that tonight with that goal, that scoreline, you know. I do want to see Sarri make some changes, and I'm going to be very disappointed indeed if he doesn't start certain players, for example, Callum Hudson-Odoi, etc. We need to be starting players like that tonight, guys, you know. There's no reason why we shouldn't be. They should be starting in Premier League games and other competitions anyways, but more than ever tonight, especially with the, as I said, the scoreline 3-0 up. Why won't Sarri play them, you know? If he doesn't, I'm going to be devastated. Because I was ranting about that at the Wolves game a little bit. I said, why didn't Callum Hudson-Odoi and Ruben Loftus-Cheek start? But hey ho, I'm not the manager, am I? So guys, I'll run you through my predicted starting 11. Well, the starting 11 that I want to play tonight. So in goal, I'd go for Kepa. Obviously, he played in our last Europa League game against them. So I'd really like to see him start tonight. If Cabello started again, I wouldn't be disappointed. But considering Kepa started in leg 1, I think he'll play leg 2 as well. However, as I said, we should be having a bit of a switch around. I think we should have some squad rotation. So if Cabello starts, great. We've got that opportunity to be able to do that, especially with the scoreline. Now, I've gone for a slightly different back 4. And some of you guys might be very shocked at the certain individual I've started in the back 4 tonight. I'll explain why. So I've gone for Zappacosta, David Luiz, Christensen and Alonso. Now you guys are going to probably think, why on earth is Emma starting Alonso? Because I always say, yeah, he should be rested. He's not quite cutting it at the moment. But no, I'm starting Alonso tonight. Reason why, we're 3-0 up. He needs to find his form again. We want to see him try to be a little bit consistent. We know that player he's got inside of him, you know. We know his potential. I mean, why were we all singing Marcus Alonso runs down the wing for me, that chant a few months ago? It was because he was so good, and we know how good he is. So I think he should definitely be starting tonight. I've given Azpilicueta a rest. Obviously we take on Everton at the weekend, so I do think he needs a rest. He's playing a lot at the moment, so it gives Zappacosta a chance again, squad rotation. David Luiz and Christensen, I've given Rudiger a rest. Rudiger is always playing. He must be absolutely exhausted. He starts in every game, you know. We need to mix it up a little bit. Now, I'm also going to mix it up in defensive midfield. One player I always put out there is N'Golo Kante. I think he does need to start tonight. But the players that I'm putting around him are different. I've gone for Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Ampadu. Now, the reason I've gone for them instead of, for example, like Jorginho, Kovacic or Barkley, I think Barkley's having a lot of game time. He's a great player, don't get me wrong. He's a strong player. But I do think Ampadu and Ruben Loftus-Cheek need a chance. They're both young players, really good, got lots of potential. And there's no reason why we shouldn't be playing them in a game like tonight, you know. So yeah, put them in defensive midfield for sure. And then in midfield, I'm going for Willian and Callum Hudson-Odoi. Again, Callum Hudson-Odoi should be starting in more games. He's always just been brought on as a substitution. He always makes an impact, and obviously he scored in the first leg. So he needs to start this game. Willian, again, he played really well in the first leg as well. We all know what happened there. So yeah, definitely I'd start with him as well. Give Hazard a rest. And then I've gone for Giroud up front. Again, give Higuain a rest. Obviously Giroud's doing amazing as well, you know, he's a great player, so put him up front, and he's doing really well in the Europa League. It's his position in the Europa League, you know, that striking position is his to own now. And then, yes, we need to sit back, we need to have solid defending tonight, that's very important. I think we just generally need to play defensively as a whole. So yeah. Now guys, I'll just quickly run you through some of the quotes from the pre-match conference. Sarri says, we face a very difficult match if we undervalue our opponents. I know they are really very dangerous. I saw their other matches in the Europa League and they play very good football, he says. So obviously Sarri's taking this very seriously, and I hope the players do too. Hopefully he's drummed that attitude into the players. Sarri says we are fully focused about this match and not thinking about the Everton game. He says we want to win the game, not just qualify for the next round. Certainly. Sarri says he has not yet decided whether Callum Hudson-Odoi will start on Thursday. He wants to send his players the message that this is an important game. Sarri says Gonzalo Higuain has not travelled because he had a fever after the Wolves match. The decision was made to leave him home to help his recovery. Sarri also says he hasn't spoken to Eden Hazard about Real Madrid or Zidane. He reiterates that he isn't worried about the situation. Sarri believes the Olympic Stadium pitch is a disaster and no good. He believes it is a risk for injuries, but we have to accept the situation and play the game. He adds it will be very difficult for both teams. And Willian also spoke. The pitch is not the best, but we have to forget that. The pitch will be bad for both teams. We just have to do our job and try to win. Willian says training was good today, and we have to adapt to the pitch tomorrow. He reiterates our target is to win tomorrow and to qualify for the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Willian is expecting a totally different game from the first leg. He says if we are not 100% concentrated tomorrow, we'll be in trouble. And then it was just a few quotes about like Hazard and stuff, which obviously isn't that relevant to this match preview. So yeah, so that was all that was said at the pre-match conference. So yeah, so obviously the players are treating it seriously. Well, Sarri and Willian are treating it seriously. Let's just hope the rest of the boys do. As I said, yeah, we are 3-0 up. As I said earlier, a 90-minute game, that can all change. We know what football's like. It's unpredictable. Anything can happen. And that's all I've got to say, you know. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below on our pre-match thoughts, your score predictions and your predicted team lineup. I'm nonetheless, though, going to go for a 5-1 Chelsea win. I'm feeling confident. I've just put it out there and let's just go for it. Also, guys, don't forget to tune in after the game for my match review where I'll be giving you all my match thoughts. See you all later and let's go and beat Dynamo Kyiv up the Chels. Thanks.